Welcome to Cinema Kings. I'm your host, Antonio Caristico Porque Limon. And in today's season finale, we are going to switch things up a bit. We're going retro and look at some of the classics of cinema. Cinema is timeless, and for that, we will look at horror. I like to point out, I don't scare easily, but these three picks I'm sure will give anyone the goosebumps. So let's get on with the reviews. The movie Jaws came out in 1975 by Steven Spielberg. This movie follows Police Chief Martin Brody and takes place at Admiralty Bay during Shark Week, as residents of the town begin to disappear and become dinner for sharks. This doesn't sit well with the police chief, so he takes his crew of merry men to hunt the shark. I was nearly jumping at almost every scene that the shark came up to attack, because just like tax season, I knew it was coming, but I wasn't prepared. And this film inspired many other animal horror films to come, such as Birdemic, Shock and Terror, Jurassic Park, Sharknado, and Norm of the North. Big. This 1988 film stars American's dad, Tom Hanks, playing both 12-year-old Josh and 30-year-old Josh. Josh is a kid down on his luck and just wants to be an adult. His wish gets granted by a magic genie. No, not that one. Not that one either. Close. Yes, that genie. And as wouldn't you know it, 12-year-old Josh turns into 30-year-old Josh. Which I just must say, this is horrible. Who would ever want to wish to just grow up in the first place, having to worry about bills, an 8-to-5 job, and taking care of other people? I just can't imagine having actual responsibilities. Not only that, but you start turning old and ugly, and you start contemplating life, which just leads to a midlife crisis. Oh, just the thought of that makes me want to faint. Scream. This film is made by the man who knows how to keep you up at night, Wes Craven. In 1996, teen started to get murdered by a ghost-faced killer, and it starts to reveal the truth of another murder that took place a year earlier. Wow, this film is so 90s, from the look, the technology, and the slang, yo. I truly felt that I was back during the time of dread, and they thought that all of this stuff was acceptable. This murder mystery keeps me on my feet, as you just really don't know who it is for a very long time, and when you do, another twist comes out of nowhere. And I'm such a big fan of all the sequels, even the convoluted third one. But I will say, it started becoming its own self-parody when MTV decided to pick up the movie franchise and turn it into a teen TV series. Ah yes, MTV, the pinnacle of all forms of entertainment. They should have just stuck with music videos. Well, those are the recent films that I've watched, and I hope you have enjoyed taking a look at them or watching them as much as I've enjoyed talking about them. Let's go to commercial break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, I'll have a chit chat with my correspondent, Clint Applebottom, with more of his recommendations of what to watch while being stuck indoors. We'll be right back.
Step into a place that's alive with creativity. At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, our students have a passion for art, graphic design, music, dance, and theater. We're here to help you discover your artistic potential. From classic techniques to modern innovations, UW-Whitewater is an outstanding place to learn your craft and prepare for your career. So bring your talents and imagination. Come be part of the Warhawk family.
us on. Flip them off. 91.7 WSUW. 91.7 is a student-run radio station serving the Whitewater area with a variety of original programs, live sports broadcasting, community events, and more. So turn us on 91.7 FM or stream us live at 917theedge.com.
Video One Media Services provides accomplished students the opportunity to enhance their college experience by working with real-world clients. In addition, we provide clients local and affordable video options to better enhance their media needs. For more information on how Video One Media Services can help you with your next media project, email or call our office at 262-472-5659.
Welcome back to Cinema King. It's time for a chit chat. Well, hello there, Clint Applebottom. How are you doing today? And please tell us, what are some of your recommendations that you have for us today?
I'm doing great, Antonio. Super excited to be here again. Never been more ready to talk about quality cinema.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. There's always something to criticize in the world of cinema. I'm sure you, just like me, have been indulging in the best that cinema has to offer. So without further ado, take it away, Clint.
My first film I have to recommend to you is I got Dirty Harry from 1971. Clint Eastwood plays a tough-as-nails detective. It's a great crime action movie as he's trying to figure out what really is going on. He puts all those other action movies to shame with his powerful scowl. Definitely worth your time.
Yes, the great Clint Eastwood. No relation to you, Clint Applebottom, of course. But this man, he's known for his cowboy pastas films in Italy back in the day. And it just shook me to see him in such a different role. It's unbelievable that he's still making films to this day. He really needs to stop.
The next movie I have for you is A Clockwork Orange from Stanley Kubrick. It's his masterpiece. It's definitely weird. If you want weird, you got it. If you want art, you got it. You want violence, you got it. You want anything awesome, you got it in this movie. Please watch it.
This movie made me crave some milk. And it also made me have a new appreciation of art that I didn't think I could achieve. Now Kubrick tends to be a bit odd, I would say, and his films definitely know how to leave the audience question their own sanity. Nevertheless, his mind is full of wonders, many wonders that we shall never discover beyond our horizons.
The final movie I got for you is Superman from 1978, essentially the father of this new rock slide era of constant battering of superhero movies. But this movie, you got Christopher Reeves. You have a little bit of some unintentional campiness, but it's so good. It's worth your time. Great villain, Gene Hackman. Please watch it.
Henry Cavill, Brandon Ruth, Tom Welling, and of course, the impeccable Dean Cain. I'll try to capture the sense and wonder of portraying Superman, but none have come close as the man himself, Christopher Reeves. This movie is just such a fun watch. It just makes me feel warm inside. Thanks you, Clint, again for your time, and you viewers for spending your time with me today. I hope you enjoyed Cinema King as much as Clint and I enjoyed bringing this show to you. This is our series finale, so I'd like again to thank you for being part of this experience with us and being enlightened in the world of cinema. I have enjoyed entertaining our viewers and our fans through this semester. So thank you once again on behalf of Clint. I am Antonio, and this has been Cinema Kings. Take care and be safe, everyone. Good night.